welcome back to the channel once again. So we've had a busy start to this week with a few things going on. So yesterday I headed off to a nursery. I know it sounds a little bit odd, but we went there with the caged lambs just to teach them a little bit about sheep, and they all got to bottle feed the lambs too, so that was really cool. And we've also moved the ewe hogs onto a fresh bit of grass because they need a decent little bit of grazing now because we want them to keep growing, and they've been on a couple of rough patches, so they were just starting to hold back and a few just looking a little bit small, so we had to grow on. But today, that isn't the plan. The plan is we've got some fertiliser that needs spreading, and I also need to click and crowvect pretty much every sheep on the farm because there's just starting to be a few flies about. So, hope you enjoy, guys. If you do, please tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, but most of all, I hope you enjoy. Right guys, so I think you will all remember a couple of weeks ago we had a big load of fertiliser come from Diamond, and Dad has been ploughing through it the last week whilst I've been cracking on with sheep jobs. So I'm just going to give him a little bit of a hand now as I'm in the yard just to get some of this loaded into the fert spreader. Right, let's go. Do you want 3 bags then? 1 then 2. That is the fert spreader all loaded. So basically all these little colours, they're different things, aren't they?
Yeah, so this is a 23 0 13 6 Diamond fertiliser, blended fertiliser.
And the reason we're giving this to grass now, well, it just needs that little extra boost.
We fertilise it now, it'll get 60 units of nitrogen equivalent, probably a fortnight late because of the wet weather really. Then immediately after first cut, we'll put 30 to 40 more units of N on, and if we do go for a third cut, we'd put 25 to 30 units on for third cut.
And one thing we have found using this Diamond fertiliser, there's no bumps or clumps in it.
It runs well, it's spreading very even, the rates have been the same wherever I've been. This is actually the last field of the Italian ryegrass to put fert onto. And
the problem, we have actually spread 2 different types of fert on the farm. So obviously with the price, we've tried urea with sulphur on top.
We use urea with sulphur on the grazing ground and anywhere where we put a lot of muck on. And then we're using this compound, this blend where we're fertilising where it's second and third years that haven't had muck.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
Simister's delivery, so that is just ready. What we're basically going to be doing, guys, we are putting pour on every single sheep. I'm going away at the weekend to Blackpool, Young Farmers AGM, and I want everything on the farm done. I hate going away not knowing that the sheep are covered for flies, especially at this time of year, so that's the aim. Everything today needs to be done. Right, now for the usual, getting the sheep in. Right. Go get. No. That way, go get. Good girl. Through one field down, now we just gotta get him into the handling system. Good girl. Push him. Good girl. Go on. Good girl. Good girl, Joyce. Good girl. Push him. Good girl, Joyce. Good girl. Go on. Good girl. Good girl. Go on, lambs. Hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up. Good girl, Joyce, good girl, good girl. Come here, good girl. Woohoo! Go on, push him, push him. Good girl, Joyce, good girl. Whew, that was hard work. This pen looks a lot smaller this time than last time we got them in. These lambs are growing, just look at them. Blimey heck. You know when they're far away they look a bit smaller, but man. I ought to have weighed these, but they're getting weighed in a couple of weeks and they're not going to be ready before. We just have two that managed to keep out. Back in the pen. So as I said, we're going to be doing click and ectify. So for those of you who don't know, ectify is a blue liquid, and the reason we are doing two different things, we're going to be ectifying the ewes and we're clicking the lambs, is because of withdrawal periods and shearing. So ectify, which is a blue liquid, to put it simply, it's an anti-deterrent against flies and laying eggs in the ewes. If they do that, the eggs hatch out and they're maggots, and eventually it will kill a sheep, so we don't want that. But ectify is much cheaper than click. It only works for 6 weeks, and these girls are going to be shorn in 6 weeks, so it's pretty much a waste of money to give them coverage from click, because click, which is this one here, is a pink liquid that we spray onto the backs of them, and this lasts for 19 weeks. It costs 3 times as much, but it lasts 3 times as long. So they're much of a muchness, but this one I prefer because it's a non-toxic product. I don't want these staying in for too long, and it's not going to hopefully take too long to do, so we'll crack on and get them all done. So when you're doing click, it is really important that you apply it properly. With click, you have 4 blows. When I say 4 blows, I basically mean 4 sprays. If I can get over this hurdle. So all I do, we'll find a sheep here. You have 1 blow there up to its shoulder, 1 blow there on its bum, then 1 up each leg, like that and like that. Some of these are growing hellishly well. So now we move on to ectify. As you can see, this is blue and this is what the ewes are getting. So this is really simple. They get 40 ml, which is just like that, over their backs. So this is a bit more simpler, just like that. 2, spread out. Just look at all those blue and pink sheep.
You like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me.
Getting on quite nicely there, so all the ewes that are out of grass already are looking nice and blue, and the lambs looking nice and pink, and these haven't got left. But yeah, this batch I just have a couple of hoppy ones, so we're going to flip them over and make sure they're alright. Right, Lally? So look, so can you see there, just there, that's a little bit of scald, so we just spray it with some blue spray, and it'll be all good and back to normal.
You did for me, it seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building camp.
Well, that is them all done. I thought I was getting away with not too many laying lambs, and then in this last group we've had 4 or 5 as they always do. They hold themselves back until the end because they're normally in a bit of pain and don't want to go forward. But yeah, that is that group done. Approximately 270 lambs and 180 ewes. So really chuffed. You're gonna go, mate. You're gonna go.
to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
Shilling tucks all done. Right, let's be quick about this. 1, 2, 3. And that is them all in. So now we're going to get them all done. I'm going to go fast forward now because it is getting late in the day. We've got the click down here and now I've got the ectify. We've got a lot done today.
I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were.
Well, that is them all done. A sea of blue and pink, and that is every sheep on the farm now all crowvected or clicked. And I did it within 24 hours, so that's fairly impressive, although some was yesterday evening, so kind of cheated there. But we'll take that. Every sheep done. These are going to go back out to the field now, and not forgetting Dad has now finished fertilising pre-cutting, so that is all the diamond spread. There was all that. There was a bit more on the left, but that is different stuff. We can get onto that on another day. Massive thank you for watching, guys. It's been hectic, but it's been fun. I'll see you again next time. Cheers.